Hello everybody, let's try this again. Okay, it would appear that we've got a few gremlins in our way today. Hello Lucy, nice to see you again. Just while we wait for everybody else to join us, I'll just give them a few minutes. Yeah, how's everyone holding up? Nearly level 3. So nearly time that you can go out and kind of live a normal life. Although having been out today, the whole day, had a positive life. Yes, I'm back. I don't know what is going on with the video stream, but we will get there. I would almost say we were in Mercury retrograde, but we're not. So let's just give everyone a few minutes. I just wanted to post the new link on the events and stuff, because I had to delete the other one that wasn't playing. We've got some very exciting things happening this evening. So please like, share, and invite your friends, family, and everybody else. Very exciting things happening. I've got some really nice giveaways to do. We've got some very exciting things happening in the next couple of days. So yeah, you need to look out for that. If you haven't already done so, please like, share, and click on the thumbs up button, and subscribe. Next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell, and it's telling you to ring it. So please press that as well, and you'll be notified of all of our upcoming events that will be happening. All our live streams, all our live videos, all ours. I hope everybody is well and warm. I don't know about everybody else, but here in Victoria, it is freezing tonight. So yes, I'm wrapped in my gown on my legs, and it is freezing. What I wanted to do tonight is I will just start off with, for everybody who can see this, this is a smudge stick, one of my favorite toys, and this is for clearing energy. There is a video on my YouTube channel already, with instructions on how to sage, how to smudge, and all that type of stuff. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of cleansing the area. It's been a bit stagnant. I've been in and out myself, all over town and shops and all that stuff today. So I'm carrying a lot of people's energies. So I just felt the need to smudge tonight, as opposed to just using some incense. It's a regular, I do it regularly, and I was encouraged a little bit more, shall we say, this weekend with another psychic medium that just said to me, the energies are really strong around you, and with all your channeling and stuff, you need to kind of ground yourself a bit more and cleanse your area. So I've been trying to do it on a daily basis. Can everybody see me? I feel like I've got the spotlight on me. Maybe that's a bit better. And I can just see myself reflecting in the screen. So smudging is very easy. It's a Native American practice, and it kind of is a way to clear energies very quickly. So yeah, So this is a thread stick. I do have a number available. This is a pepper and white sage. I have a whole bag of them, and they are for sale for 60 Rand each. So if anybody would like one, please get into contact with me. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that to you. You can see it's kind of, I hope you can see it in the camera. It kind of is just blowing the smoke. Can you guys see? I don't know if you'll see in the light. So there's a better picture. So basically what this does is it's just cleansing my area, my aura, my area that I'm working in. And I normally burn it with my incense when I'm smudging my home and all that type of stuff. So it's a very quick and easy way to pop out the bad energies that are, especially if you live in a complex type estate or a complex, or you work in a shopping center or an office. Sorry guys, it's freezing here tonight. If you are here, please give me a thumbs up, say hi, let me know you're here. I will be doing messages for people a little bit later on session, but I wanted to chat to everybody about a couple of things first. As you can see, this is my mask that I've been wearing all day. I don't know how people breathe with those masks on. It just is so confining. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Robin, and I'm a psychic medium. I've been a psychic medium for all my life, but I had my first vision at the age of 2. I had my first prediction at the age of 4, and life for me was very different to what it was for other kids. I could talk to the grandparents. I could talk to my deceased grandparents. I could talk to my aunties, uncles, cousins, nephews. Hello, Carla. Welcome. So for me, life was very, very different growing up. But one of the things that has never left me, and it's something that we will talk about this evening, is the guidance that I've received from my angels. Hello, Sue. Welcome. If you've ever been in a situation where you have kind of needed help in a hurry, but never known where to turn, sometimes you've just shouted help, or I need help, or things like that, and very often suddenly help will come about. A lot of it has to do with, sorry, I hope it's not echoing there. Let's put this one in as well. So a lot of it will come from your angels, and everybody has angels around them. There are multiple tiers of angels, and that is what we are doing in the angel course, where we are working on learning about the hierarchies of the angels, what their functions are, who they are, what they do, why they are here on earth, why they are across on the other side. And that is a course that we are currently running, or about to start to run. So if you're interested in that, please make contact with me, and we will see where we can go. We are. I'm going to leave the WhatsApp channel open. Let me just start the Facebook as well. Okay, I'm going to leave the Facebook channel open and the WhatsApp channel open so that people can connect with us. A lot of people are watching on their phones, and so I want to leave it open for them to be able to connect with us. Guys, if you are watching, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, Jenny, for that. I don't know why lovely to see you, Jenny. I don't know why it is freezing on my side, but I hope you guys can still hear. Can somebody just give me a kind of a yes or no if you can hear and if it's clear? If you would like to send a WhatsApp through asking a question, you may do so on, I will post the links on the side here, but the number is 062 639 5535. Or you can, thanks Pastor for our thanks Lucy, or you can pop me a WhatsApp, or thanks Celine. You can pop me a WhatsApp, you can SMS me, you can email me, you can Facebook message. If you've got a question, if you need a reading, there are a couple of links below. We also have some new features to our channel. So we are also going to talk about that this evening. And yeah, we've got some very exciting things. I was out and about today for most of the day, picking up supplies, going to pick up oils and things like that for my other business. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I think we're quite clean, quite clear here. Just ring the bell. Okay, class is in, guys. Okay, so when I posted this link this morning, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to talk about. I just knew that Spirit had a message that needed to come through. And I've had a very, very, very busy day, an incredibly stressful day. And driving home this evening, it was like, oh, I have to do this. And it was like, no, Spirit said, no, you don't, but somebody needs to hear what you're going to say. So it's your call. And my guardian angels and my guides have quite a sense of humor. So I decided when I got home at 7:30, I decided I would quickly eat and we would come online. Guys, it seems to be spinning here. Can you all hear me? Is everybody here? If you are here, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Press the subscribe button below this, and also the little bell. The bell is like my bell. It's going to remind you, okay, that we've got a live feed. We've got a lot of new things happening, and I feel like I'm all over the place today. I've got this incredible excitement within me, and listen, our wonderful president's speech has nothing to do with that. I'm not even going to get into the COVID speech. I'm not going to get into the religious thing. I'm not going to get into anything to do with our government, because I will get banned from YouTube, I think. So let's just keep it clean. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask? If you do, please tag at Spiritual Abundance so that I see you pop up to the top of the channel. If you are here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. You can also follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. The links are below this video. I'm not going to be doing crossing overs tonight unless Spirit decides we're going to be doing crossing overs. If you would like to have a crossing over, if you need a crossing over, you're welcome to make a booking. But tonight I'm not planning on doing crossing overs, although it might happen. So, Jet, I do get your message. Thank you for that on WhatsApp. But I will, let's see how it plays out. I wanted to talk to everybody about a very important factor in the greater scheme of things, and that is grounding. But before we continue, I would just like to say thank you to everybody for those who have supported me in having readings and crossing overs and all that type of stuff. It's really come at an amazing time for me. But right now, I would just like to ask Archangel Michael to please come and surround us with his light of protection throughout this reading, to be at my side and guide my words and actions to come from a place of love. Archangel Michael, please clear the energy and vibration completely of negative thoughts and beliefs, releasing fears and self-limiting beliefs. Help me and help everybody to completely experience love, light, and joy that is present in every moment of this session, and guide our paths for our highest and greatest good. Amen. Okay. Guys, I have already done my own prayers and protection. Being a light worker and connecting with everybody, I need to be very aware of energies. Those who were with us the other night would have known that towards the end of the reading, I did a crossing over for a lady, and I asked to take it offline. The reason for I had a couple of people asking, and the reason for this was there was a something had happened, and I didn't want to share it. And I have great respect for people, and I have great respect for spirit. And when spirit tells me to do something, I generally listen. When my guardian angels tell me, not so much. But yeah, no jokes. This person, the way that's it's alleged that he died was not the way that he died. It was actually a very, very ugly thing. It was a very horrible thing. And I was aware that there were people on the channel that know this person, and she was on the channel. And I felt that it was better to take it off. And I spoke to her last night about it, and passed on what her late husband and spirit had said to me. So that sometimes is how spirit works. Sometimes spirit will say to me, well, time out, no more. Let's move on to something else, because this is going to go bad. So I'm very sensitive to spirit at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on energetically around the world. A lot of negative energies, and we're trying to all stay quite positive. So with that said, I wanted to chat to you, everybody, about staying grounded and present with the archangels. When I talk about staying grounded and living in the now, it means it's being present and aware of the states of action during the shifting times. And as most of you know, the times that we are going through at this time are shifting like the tides. There are certain things that have been going around, energetic shifts. There's been the full moon, the waxing moon, the waning moon. We're going into a new moon, and then shortly into a full moon. Sorry, that's the other way around. But we're going to full moon on the 6th of June, which is a very powerful moon. And the importance of grounding can't be emphasized enough. As spiritual beings and earth beings, you are here on earth to have an experience. And that means you have to get done down here. And you have to get things done down here. And when you are present, connected, and aware, you are far more productive. In fact, it will actually save you precious time. Okay, so I'm going to go through a couple of things with you. I hope everybody can hear. Hello, Louise. Welcome. Hello, Joy. Welcome back. Lovely to see you guys here. Thank you for your support. If you've just joined us and you haven't liked and subscribed and shared our channel, please do so. Please also click on the bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll be notified about all of our uploads. and new live feeds. We're going to be doing quite a lot of them on Facebook, which will be linked to here as well. So if you would like a message or you have a question you want to be answered, please just tag us on the chat on the right-hand side at Spiritual Abundance, little at sound, that we can try and answer those questions. Don't you just love my coffee mug? They're also available for sale. Okay, so when we talk about staying grounded, and I'm going to start off by talking about the symptoms of being ungrounded. Okay, so I hope that everybody can hear me. Can I just have, hello Roxanne, lovely to have you back with us. Can I just have a emoji or a thumbs up or whatever that you guys can all hear me clearly and see clearly? Do I need to adjust the light? Do I need to adjust the computer? Do you need more volume? What do you need? Guys, if you are sending messages through on WhatsApp, please put your name with it so that I can address you. Thanks, Celine. Thank you, Lucy. Thanks, Joy. Okay, so what I want to address first is the symptoms of being ungrounded. And this is with anything. It refers to every being. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what faith you follow. It doesn't matter anything. If you are feeling symptoms of what I'm going to be sharing with you now, then you need to ground yourself. Okay. So the first one we're going to start with is being uncertain and finding it very hard to stay focused. Okay. Where we're talking about that, we are talking about on an ongoing basis, where you are constantly all over the place, kind of like I was today. I was in and out of shops. I was in and out of the car, and I was all over the place. And it was just, I could feel the people's energies, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I kept bubbling myself, and then I felt like bubbles were popping all over me, and there was just such a hectic energy around today. I don't know if anybody else was feeling it, but I certainly was feeling it out there. I was very glad to get home and to be able to ground myself quickly. The second thing is emotional and mental outbursts. Now, this isn't the occasional kind of, you don't know why you're feeling tearful, or you've watched a sad movie and you've got tears running down. Hello, Lianka, welcome. It's not that kind of thing that when you watch a sad movie that you feel like that. It's more of a like WTF, nothing's wrong, but I'm just crying, or nothing's wrong, but I'm in a rage. And for some of my friends who know me, Sunday for me was one of those days. Everything got to me on Sunday. And it was really hard to stay grounded and stay focused. A lot of injustices were happening, and a lot of unfair things were happening, and things that I didn't agree with. And then we got our brilliant president. Well, actually, the minister stood in for the president, but we got him on, and he just made me even more angry. So I eventually turned off that. And so that was for me. I knew I needed to be grounded. I needed to ground myself more. I will go into how to ground yourself and all that type of stuff a little bit later on during the session. And like I say, I didn't know what we were going to talk about until just now. Being easily influenced by the opinions of others is another way that you know that you are ungrounded. worrying too much about what other people think, worrying too much about what other people feel, or might think, or might feel, or might. But actually, who cares what they think? I always say I wasn't put on this earth to please people. Certainly not my job here. And I don't sugarcoat things, so you shouldn't either. But that's also another sign that you know that you're not grounded, you're not connected, you're not settled in your grounding. The other way is this kind of spacey, dreamy, we're going off into the world somewhere that's kind of sitting at your desk, not connecting really with what's going on around you, but being there, but not really being there. That's definitely a sign that you are not grounded. That's not the times when you are meditating or you are just sitting, eyes closed, just kind of like being, or just staring out and just being. I'm not talking about those times. I'm talking about the times when you're supposed to be doing something and you kind of like gaze off into the distance or out the window and you're watching the birds outside, or when your boss is talking to you and you are a million miles away somewhere else. That's a sign you're not grounded. Okay. Leanka, yes, definitely. Leanka asks, getting upset with clients asking stupid questions, can that also be a sign of not being grounded? Absolutely. Absolutely. As a psychic medium, there's a couple of people who know I have a pet peeve about a question that some people ask, and it says I'm not going to do it on here, but those that know me well know me that if somebody comes in and says, "Can you tell me about blah 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 blah," it's enough to unground me and completely uproot me, because it's kind of like, does the deck of cards have 52? Does a normal playing deck of cards have 52 cards in it, kind of thing? Or should I go off and marry the married man already? I'm very quickly going to tell you what I think you should be doing. Okay, can't focus on what someone is saying and you're easily distracted. Now, this is, I remember as a child when my mom was shouting at us, and my mom was also psychic, so she saw that we were like on another planet at times, but very often she would be shouting at us and I would zone out completely. I would like focus on her so much that I actually got tunnel vision and I went past her, spiritually past her, and I was like doing my own thing on another planet, and she was wow 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 wow. And she'll probably come through now and whack me on the head. But for me, that was a thing for me. It was like, okay, let's see how far I can focus through her to see how far I can get to the other side. And then I would generally end up passing out or something because I was so focused on things. And it used to irritate my mom shitless. But yeah, she soon realized that, okay, well, when Robin starts finding out like that, stop the conversation. So I used to generally try pretty quickly to like zone past it. Letting in other people's energy in a way that affects your own integrity and sense of self. Okay, I want to read that again. Letting in other people's energy in a way that affects your own integrity and sense of self. To open yourself to entities, energy vampires, and other people's thoughts and feelings dominate your thoughts and feelings. Okay, in a nutshell, that is letting other people into your space. Okay, letting negative people, negative entities, negative energies come into your space. One of my pet peeves is people standing on top of me in a queue at the shopping center. Not during COVID time, because the space is pretty okay. But normal times, it drives me nuts. Because I can feel them like breathing down my neck, literally. And I get very irritated by it. And I tell my guys, like, just to tell them to get away, just go away. Get back, get back, get back. And my kids say, Mom, don't tell them to leave. Don't tell them to stay back. And it's like, get out of my space. I don't want you in my space. Get out of my space. So it's very, in a relationship, it's quite easy to get into this kind of mode. You're scared to have your voice known. You're scared to speak up. You're scared to say something in case they don't like it. Or to compromise yourself in a way that you wouldn't normally. I'll give you an example. I had a client last night whose husband is having an affair. And I'm not mentioning names, so I can share this here. But kind of like she knew about it, she knows about it. But I kind of, she was expected to share, kind of like accepted that that's the norm. It's not. It's not. And if you're grounded enough, then you're going to feel it and you're going to be able to react and respond to it and ground yourself enough to say, hey, no, so far, no more. Okay. I just want to say here that being abused by somebody falls into this category, in letting other people's energy in a way that it affects your own integrity and sense of self. Many narcissistic people will manipulate people to the point where they are they have no self-esteem. They question their own integrity. They don't believe in themselves. They almost go into this self-absorbed cocoon. And I know I was there. Where you're too scared to say anything because you're going to get clapped from one side to kingdom come. Okay, so that is a very, very important thing. If somebody steps into your zone and it makes you feel uncomfortable or it challenges your integrity, you've got to know you're not grounded. Okay, because being grounded, they will not be able to step into that. Okay, I hope that makes sense to everybody. If I'm going too fast, or if you don't understand something, please pop me a message, pop me a WhatsApp. I'm going to put the WhatsApp number on the chat again. For anybody who wants to send a WhatsApp, if it's a confidential thing and you don't want your name mentioned, please remain anonymous. I'm not one of keeping things. I believe we're all in here. We're in a safe group. This chat is not a public chat. It's only for those who have the link. And I've been very specific as to who has the link, who has been invited into the chat. Okay, so what is discussed in this chat is not available just generally. Okay, a lot of psychic mediums, they just post it. A lot of psychics post whatever and whenever. I don't believe in that. Thank you, Debbie. I've got your message. I will respond shortly. Okay, Odette, I've got your message. Okay, so those are a couple of things. The last thing I want to talk about is at extreme levels of ungroundedness, people can become psychotic and experience incredible mania. Now, what I'm talking about is when people become like somebody else. It's when they become, you look at this person and you just don't even recognize them. When they act out of the norms of society, when they lash out, where they punch things, break things, whatever. If you are at that point, you've got to know you are ungrounded. If you have people around you that are doing it and it's affecting you, again, I go back to, if the energy is happening in a way that it's affecting your own integrity and sense of self, then you've got to know there's some ungroundedness there. A lot of people who experience psychotic or manic episodes will find very quickly that if somebody helps them to ground themselves and helps them to bring them back into a meditative state, then it will help with that. And that is why a lot of these rehabs and these psychiatric hospitals and all those things, a lot of them will bring in meditation, they will bring in grounding work, they will bring in all those type of things. I've consulted on a number of cases where these people have become psychotic, and they actually thought that they were experiencing psychotic episodes, but actually it was actually a point of being ungrounded, and they couldn't control their behavior. Okay. The two angels I like to work with when I need to be focused and grounded are Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. Okay, Archangel Michael being my favorite. I love to work with three angels. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. I work with a lot of the other ones, but those are my three favorites. Okay, and if it's fair to say I have favorite angels, archangels, those are my three. Okay, and I have very personal reasons why those are the three that I like to work with, and I work very well with them. So the two angels I like to work with are to be focused and grounded are Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. Archangel Michael helps with strength and protection. He's always my favorite go-to guy anyway. Ask him to come in to cut the cord, to clear the energy around you and encircle you in his cloak of blue light. Now, I have just started a new range of Ayurvedic oils, as well as the Archangel oils, as well as some tarot and some biblical oils that will be launched shortly under my other range. But I will share the link as and when they are ready. I will also be working with chakra oils. I will have those available. And for all those people that are doing the courses and want to do the courses, they will be part of the course kit. Okay. Before we continue, thank you for your comments, guys. Lianka, you're my favorite as Archangel Michael. For those who haven't seen, I have these available for sale as well. Most absolute, can everybody see that? Most absolute gorgeous Archangel Michael. I have Archangel Raphael. I also have them in bigger sizes. Absolutely exquisite. Exquisite, beyond exquisite. Before I go on, it doesn't matter which angel, everybody will connect with different angels, okay? But these are my go-to angels, archangels. And if you find that you feel better, or it helps you more to connect with Haniel or Ariel or whoever to help you ground, chances are you're going to have one of the other three angels archangels working with you. Okay. So what I would like to say is Archangel Michael comes in with his strength and protection. Archangel Metatron is also the one that hangs out with me a lot. Archangel Michael kind of helps me to clear energy, working with people all the time in readings and crossings and all that type of stuff. I need a very strong archangel, and I ask him to come in and clear the energy for me. He will also send his Merkaba light down through my crown chakra and clear away the energy of others, which is a very important thing. And anybody who wants to learn to do that, please drop me a line. I do have a course coming up on that, as well as a meditation course. So where we will connect with the various archangels as well after the course of the archangels. So basically, he sends this stream of light through your crown chakra and straight away through your body to out your feet. And he can help you with the ascension symptoms, your higher wisdom, and focus on a greater understanding of the human journey and ascension process. Now, remember that your angel guidance is to remember to keep yourself grounded at all times. Okay, it's very, very, very important. And very often life is so busy, and very often we are going to be darting here, darting there, kids here, kids there, kids wherever, and we have got so much going on that we don't stop to even go, oh, can I breathe now? Angel guidance is to remind you that you're okay. Thank you, Leandra, for your WhatsApp. Okay, guys, I will get your WhatsApps and stuff shortly. Okay, so you need to find the best way for you to ground with your angels. Staying grounded will help you to connect to the earth and to earth and to get the earth things done. You will find you are not so easily distracted, nor do you get carried away on something non-productive. You won't daydream so much. It also allows you to keep calmer. It also allows you to breathe easier. It allows you to get things done on the earth plane, allowing you then to have more time to follow your passions. Okay, so with that having been said, I would. There's many ways of grounding. You can do it through walking barefoot. You can do it through the smudge stick like I showed you. For those who weren't here earlier, let me just show you how the smudge stick works. This is a smudge stick. It's a pepper and white sage smudge stick. I have them in stock. It's a very, very good way to clear your space, your energy. And you can see it very quickly goes out. And you're going to be using the smoke. I hope you guys can see this. Can you see the smoke? Okay, so you're just going to waft it around, walk to all corners of your room, hold it so that the smoke can waft up into the areas where you've got negative attachments, negative entities, negative beings, where you've had somebody in your home where you just like, oh, where you thrill because you just don't like the energy that comes from it. Your smudging will be able to clear that very, very quickly. So it's very easy to use. If you feel like somebody has been in your space a bit, just go over your entire body. Remember to go between your legs, under your arms, around you, around your body, asking for your archangels to help you with the clearing process. Okay, very easy, very simple, very, very, very easy to do. There is an article on my YouTube channel already on smudging. It's a smudging prayer. If you feel that that helps you during the process, then you're welcome to use that. There's a lot of different ways that you can ground. One of my favorite ways is on freshly cut grass. And we don't, in the complex we live in, we don't have grass. We just got it's disgusting. And I keep saying, can we just please put grass down? Can we just please put proper grass so I can go and stand on the grass? We were recently at a hospital with my son, and they've got the most beautiful lawns. And there I stood with no shoes on this lush grass. And it was just like, I just stood there and I just breathed. It was exhilarating. You had to be there. But that's just a very easy way to ground. I find it's a very quick way. Another way you can ground is by having an Epsom salt bath or a salt bath, submerging yourself completely in, and then watching all those energies wash away. Another way you can ground yourself or remove the energies in your home is to put a glass of salt water in the corners of your room and leave it there for a month. You'll very quickly be surprised at. Another way, if you live by the beach, definitely. The beach or a river is also a very, very good way to ground yourself. Any of the earth. I also find it's incredibly grounding to sit and watch a fire. If we're braaiing or we've got the fire pit on, I just get mesmerized by the flames, and I find it so incredibly relaxing and grounding. Sometimes if the wind is blowing, and I sit and I watch the wind blowing, and the trees it's a gale forces, sometimes that is just exactly the grounding we need to clear those stagnant energies around you. Remember that everything is energy. Okay, so everything, every being is energy. Everything is energy. Anything that has a heartbeat is energy. Okay. For those who've just joined us, please indicate that you're here. We would love to welcome you. I don't see many of you. Okay. If you have not liked, subscribed, clicked on the bell, and shared our channel, please do so now. I would like to reach 100 subscribers by the end of tonight, and the person who gets the most people will get an hour session. So let's see who's going to do that. If you have, I will share the link for you that you can share with friends, family, and loved ones. It's there in the chat. WhatsApp it, share it, put it in your Facebook, wherever you need to put it, and let's get over 100 tonight. I think we're sitting on about 35 or 40 so far, so let's see how far we can go. Okay, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to chat with me. As I said, you can send us WhatsApp, you can send us messages on Facebook, you can send us an email. All of our details are below, but I will put, for those who haven't joined our Facebook page, I'm going to put the link in now, that you can join us as well. We do have a group as well, so when you're on there, you'll automatically be invited across as well. So yeah, okay, here's a link for the Facebook page. Instagram is Spiritual Abundance ZA on Instagram, and our telephone, our WhatsApp number is in the link. For those that would like to book a reading, our rates are on our Facebook page. If you would like to join our broadcast group on WhatsApp, please send me a message to the WhatsApp number and ask to be linked to the broadcast group so that we can build a community and touch as many lives as we can. If you have had a reading, or you have had an answer to a question, or you feel like you would like to give a review, please do so on the Facebook page under the review, or pop me a WhatsApp or an email or whatever you feel, or tag Spiritual Abundance in it, and we can go from there. Sorry guys for moving, but I'm so cold tonight, it's just not even fun. And we haven't started winter yet. I think we're sitting on about 5 degrees in Pretoria. Yeah, we're sitting on about 5. So yeah, it's a bit chilly tonight, eh? Definitely OBS time. I was going through a box in my shop today, and I came across a big bottle of a very, very expensive tequila. And I picked it up and I brought it home. I don't drink tequila. I don't know what I thought I was going to do with it. But yeah, it's now in my kitchen. So I don't drink tequila at all. Tequila and I are not friends, but I'm sure that somebody will enjoy it. None of us in our household, anyway. So what I'm going to do is, if you've got a question, please post your questions and tag Spiritual Abundance in it on the feed so that we can start doing a couple of questions. I do feel like there's been somebody here who has a need for something. I feel like there's somebody here who maybe has a financial need or a work need. If it's you, please would you just leave a message in the chat here. Guys, I've started up what we've done is we started on our YouTube channel. Okay, so Celine says there are a lot of people super jealous of your bottle of tequila right now till the 1st of June. Yeah, I'm sure. I already had the guys in our complex saying, I'll be over now, kind of thing. But yeah, jokes aside, guys, I have a great concern for people who are consuming alcohol. There's an amazing number of domestic violence cases currently. Those who know me will know that I'm very passionate about it. I was in a relationship where I was very badly abused, and I don't stand for it whatsoever. So if there's anybody here, I feel like there is, or somebody may know somebody. If you are in need of help to get out of an abusive relationship, please make contact with me. I will do what I can and put you in contact with people if I can't help you myself. But I am passionate about abuse. I'm so against abuse against women and children. Abuse of any sort, whether it is emotional, physical, financial, spiritual, physical. I don't care what kind of abuse it is. It's like a red flag dribble for me. And what I have done is I have started up a donation fund. I am supporting a couple of single moms, single parents that have left their loved ones or their loved ones because of domestic violence and abuse. We've put them into a shelter, and yeah, if you feel led to donate to that, there is a link on I do believe it's on the video, where you can click on you can pay by PayPal. If you'd like to deposit, please feel free to contact me, and we can take it from there as well. But all the funds raised for that will be sent to assist the people that have been taken into these safe houses, especially the children and the women. Guys, that's not to say that domestic violence doesn't happen against men as well. It does, but the percentage is much lower than the domestic violence against women and children, and it's just something I cannot tolerate. I cannot and I will not tolerate it. And I don't care what creed, color, or cultural group you come from. If you are being abused or you are in distance to get out of a situation where you are being abused, please contact me and let me see what I can help you with. Hi Debbie, welcome. Debbie, okay, Lianka says, I was physically abused. I was told it was when demons took over my late husband, and also when he calmed down, he wouldn't remember what he did. Lianka, I had exactly the same thing with my late husband. When he went into manic episodes as I was talking about on the grounding side, he would turn into this. There was times when I saw this thing with red eyes, and it was very much a spiritual thing. So yes, it very easily could be, and generally it's something that is passed down from generation to generation, and it needs to be stopped. So yeah, it's a very real thing. But we are very fortunate that our archangels and angels and all of the whole list of them are there to help us and to guide us and to assist us where we need. Just quickly, I'm calling in your archangels to help. Even if you don't know the name of the archangel, if you call on the archangels, they are there to help. And the right archangel will come at the right time. A lot of people feel like they can't call on angels or archangels or their spirit guides because they don't know their names or they don't know what they do or they don't know. It's not the case at all. If you are in need and you need help, call on the archangels, call on the angels, call on your spirit guides and your guides to help you. That's what they are there for. We are born with spirit guides and guardian angels, and that is exactly what they are there for, to help us here on this earth. Okay. Okay, I see that. Okay, financial needs, positive for life. I get that. Thank you. Sue, thank you. Work need. Joy, financial need. Okay, Lianka, Lianka goes on to say that 2 months before his passing, I was sleeping, and I thought he was sitting next to the bed sleeping. And when I will switch the light on, the shadow was gone, and my husband was sleeping on the couch. That is very, very common. Remember that no evil can survive in light. So quite often you will get what they call familiar spirits or shape-shifting spirits that will come as something else or present themselves as something else. And generally when you're feeling uncomfortable or you're feeling that something is not right, it's either a familiar spirit or it is a shapeshifter. And I will go into a lot more of that in the forthcoming videos. For all of those who would like to join the Archangel and Angel course, it is available to book on our website as well as on the Facebook shop, as well as on, I think it's on YouTube as well. I'll just double check. But I will post a link for that. It's a very intense course, but you will learn a huge amount from it, and it will help you. We also will be doing a meditation. I'll be loading a guided meditation for Archangel Michael's protection, Archangel Raphael's healing, and a number of the other archangels guided meditations, but that will be for subscriptions only. We have loaded, let me just see if it is available on here, because my son is my IT specialist when it comes to YouTube, my 14-year-old son, and he was setting up my channel because he knows it all, and I asked him to set up a certain number of things and certain things, and he said he did it. So okay, so what we have got here is you can buy a gift voucher. Okay, if you go to the About page, you will see at the bottom, there are a couple of links. You've got a Facebook link, an Instagram link, a website link, a donate here link. That is the PayPal fund, which will be used for the domestic violence or the aid for the women and children. And then there's a buy a gift voucher. The buy a gift voucher is valid for 3 years and can also be used. The person will immediately be sent the link. You can also purchase readings now for future if you buy a gift voucher, or if there's something so specific that you want that's coming up and you want to you've got a bit of money now and you want to put it towards that, you can also use it for that. So we've got Facebook, Instagram, website, buy a gift voucher and donate here. So that's on the About page. We're on 41 subscribers, guys. Come now. We've got 59 to go. Otherwise, you're not getting a free reading. Okay. All right. I'm going to start off with answering a couple of questions. Leanka, it's a pleasure. I'm glad it makes sense to you. There's a couple of people here who are looking at finances, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards. It is cold here. I don't know where you guys are, but it is very cold here. If you're watching on Facebook, please let me know that you're watching, and let me know that you are here. Please also, if you're new to the channel and you want to be part of the broadcast group, please feel free to send us a WhatsApp so we can add you to the group so that you are part of everything that's going on. Remember also that I am available on psychicsa-psychics as well as Psychic Mix for those who are watching from overseas, and also available through booking on my channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm feeling rather drawn to my Archangel cards. Because we're talking with the Archangels. So this is a beautiful set of cards. Okay, this is called this. No, where's my angel tarot card? No, wrong day. Okay. Okay. The Archangel cards that I'm using is the Archangel Tarot cards. I hope you can all see that. Archangel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. But I don't normally use the book. I find it's very blah. So I don't normally use the book. I don't often use cards. I don't normally use cards. Most of the time I will use my God-driven intuition and what Spirit is telling me. But I feel that I need to bring some messages so that you can physically see here what is going on in your life. So, guys, if you haven't given us a thumbs up yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed and liked and shared, please also do so. Please also share on your WhatsApps and your Facebooks so that we can grow the channel. It would be much appreciated. And I also feel that there's somebody, I'm not going to do crossing overs on this. Spirit confirms for me now. If you would like to book a crossing over session, I will put the rates into the chat at the end, and it is available on our broadcast WhatsApp group. So if you're not on there yet, pop us a WhatsApp or an SMS with your number, and I can add you to that, and then you can you'll get all the information that we have got. For those that want to donate to the fund, I will post the link here for you. Okay, I do get, thanks guys, I do get that request for the link. There's a link to the PayPal, and you can choose the amount you want to donate, and it can go there. This is the link if you want to buy a gift voucher. A gift voucher is a really nice gift for friends and family, especially those who don't know you don't know what you need to get or what they like or whatever. Remember also that my readings are non-denominational. It doesn't matter if you're Christian, Buddha. The only thing that it will matter for is if you're Jewish. I abide by the rules and regulations and the requests, and I do know that it is not the done thing to have a reading. So if you are Jewish and you are a practicing Jew, you probably won't be on this channel. But if it is against a belief, I also don't feel that my gift is, it is not a evil gift. It is God-given. I've had it since I was born. Many people have tried to exorcise it out of me. It's still here and it's stronger than ever. So for those who would like readings, please feel free to make contact with me. Okay, so we're going to get onto some cards now. I feel like playing. And yeah, we've been going for an hour, so I think we'll probably do it for another 35, 40 minutes. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Leanka, yes, I did purchase my own cards. I've got lots of decks. There's some that I resonate very well with. There's some that I don't resonate with. I've given a lot of decks away or passed them on to other readers if I feel I don't gel with it, or I battle with reading it, or I just don't connect with it. And my family calls me, I'm a junkie. I'm a crystal junkie. I'm a tarot card junkie. And I am an angel junkie. So if it's got anything to do with angels or tarot cards or oracle cards or anything like that, I'm a junkie. Okay. I'm also going to pull a couple of spirit animal cards. Well, a couple of spirit animals for a couple of people here. I feel like you just might need they might just need a bit of guidance. So if you've had an animal that has crossed your path or an insect or whatever that has come into your path over the last couple of days and you wonder what it means, pop a message in the thing below. Bianca, no, it's not bad to buy your own. It's the same as crystals. You need to be drawn to them. And there are, yes, I've received a lot of gifts as cards, but it's certainly not bad luck or bad or anything like that to buy your own cards, to buy your own deck. It's certainly not bad luck. It's not bad karma. It's not bad energies. It's not, that's nonsense. Okay. I've been in this for the last 25, 35, 45 years. Since I had my first vision, and it certainly is not bad luck to buy your own cards. Your intuition and your guides and your spirit guides and your guardian angels and your energy needs to connect with those cards. And whether it's fairy cards, whether it's tarot cards, whether it's angel cards, whether it's oracle cards, whether it's earth cards, whether it's affirmation cards, whatever. Hello, Celeste, welcome. Don't worry, you can go back and watch the beginning part of the video afterwards. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't liked, subscribed, and shared, please do so and click the button next to the link so that we can get to 100 subscribers tonight, and the person with that highest sharing will win an hour reading free of charge. Okay, so we are going to, okay, we've got two things here that I've been asked. The first is on, just get to the message. Oh, well, Celine says that tequila, going back to our medical message just now, tequila is apparently very good when you're pregnant. Luckily, I'm not pregnant. But I wouldn't recommend it. Naughty girl, actually. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to start off positive love. I've got your message for you. Let me know what animals have been coming to you, and we will do some spirit animals as well this evening, I think. I'm feeling drawn to that. So if you have had an animal come into your space, please feel free to pop a message into the thing. If you wanted me to see the message, please type in the @ sign and then spiritual abundance, so it pops to the top. Otherwise, I have to go looking for you, and it's a bit difficult to do when I'm working on 3 different devices. So if you want me to see your message, please show me. Okay. What I feel for you, positive for life, is there are a lot of decisions that you have to make regarding, I believe, work. I believe regarding a decision regarding a job or employment. A job regarding financial security. You've got a lot of decisions around you, and I'm feeling like you're almost feeling quite flustered. In you kind of just don't know which way to turn. I get a sense of that you are feeling really down in the dumps, or feeling not yourself, and that could definitely have a bearing on not being grounded. But you do get the 10 of Earth coming up here. It's the most beautiful card, and you can see. I hope you guys can see it. 10 of Earth card. It talks about a happy life. Happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. So, positive for life. I feel like Spirit is saying to you that you need to go outside, go ground yourself, and the answers will come to you. Ask the angels, ask the archangels for guidance. Ask them to assist you where needed. In those decisions that you have to make. Even I feel like you need to kind of get to a point of where they become part of your everyday life. I feel like there's a job opportunity coming up. I do feel like there's also self-employment, but you're feeling like you might get better financial security from being employed by somebody. I'm getting the complete opposite. I'm feeling like you're going to get more financial security from being employed by yourself than being employed by somebody else, especially at this time. So if you are currently employed by yourself, you need to just think a little bit outside the box. Don't compartmentalize things like this. Maybe you need to get another set of eyes looking in, and some fresh ideas. But I do feel like you are better off in self-employment than you are in formal employment by another company. So yeah, I feel like that's a message from Spirit. Okay, I've got somebody here who has got. Louise has. She saw some buck, so I'm just going to call up what the buck. Okay, now guys, for those that don't know, you have various types of you get your spirit animals, you get spirit totems, and then you get spirit animals that come as as your secret guides. Okay, so when you see a buck, you need to ask yourself, is it that it's one of your spirit animals? If you see it regularly, it's very possible that it is one of your spirit animals. I know that an owl is one of my spirit animals. I see them a lot. They're around me a lot. I even have one of my totems next to me that makes a beautiful noise. Okay. The owl is one of my spirit guides and one of my spirit animals. So you will very quickly resonate with those type of things. You will very quickly be able to identify if you are open to your spiritual walk. Okay. Praying mantis generally is a sign. Okay, this is for somebody on WhatsApp. Okay, for Jet, praying mantis. Praying mantis is generally a sign of transformation. It's normally a sign of rebirth. It's a sign of new things happening. It also is a sign of healing. If you see a praying mantis around, it generally is when it shows up, it generally means that you could benefit from studying. You can benefit from studying and practicing martial arts disciplines such as Kung Fu, Qigong, or Tai Chi, which has a strong meditative and spiritual component. You can also practice meditation that will also help and guide you. Make prayer, meditation, and contemplation a part of your life, or part of your daily regime, even if it's only for a few minutes a day. Guys, remember that meditation doesn't need to be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Hell, I would fall asleep if I had to do that or every day for hours and hours and hours. Meditation can be as long as 2 minutes, as short as 2 minutes, and as long as you want. But if you're meditating in the morning, meditating in the evening, generally it's a couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Listen, praying mantis shows up to tell you to listen to your instincts when to move forward or when to retreat. It does spend some time in the natural world and practice being as still as you can for as long as you can, with nothing else to attend to except your breathing. Again, going back to your grounding, it's telling you to practice your breathing, to go outside, to breathe the life force into you, and that stuff. Consider redirecting your energy by withdrawing it from whatever isn't working in your life and focusing the attention on what is working. So again, we go back to the manifesting of what you actually want in life and what you don't want in life. Manifest. Put your energy into the stuff you want in life, not into the stuff that you don't want in life. If you need help, praying mantis will help when you feel like your energy is blocked or obstructed in some way, and kind of zapping your vitality. It will, if you feel trapped by time schedules, or by the clock and schedules, or want to operate for a period without having to think of time, call on the praying mantis. If you're feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated from your environment or want some peace and quiet, call on the praying mantis. When you need to know how to develop a practice of stillness of some sort, but you're not quite sure how to go about it, or know what is the best way for you to do it, call on the praying mantis. If your power animal or your spirit guide is a praying mantis, you are centered and well balanced, and the movements are fluid and graceful. You are tuned to your instincts and trust them to guide you in making the right moves and choices. You are very patient and perspective and can maintain a focus for long periods of time. Prayer and meditation are a significant practice in your life. You practice the art of stillness, and you're so good at it that you're able to quiet your outer mind and draw upon your internal and spiritual resources that become more available when this is done. Again, we're going back to this, the being centered, being grounded, being one, being at peace. Okay. Right. Debbie, butterflies. Oh, butterflies are so beautiful. Butterflies are, I often see butterflies when I'm doing a crossing over. And often I'll ask people what's the significance of a butterfly? And I've recently had that in 2 readings I've done in the last 24 hours. So if a butterfly shows up, it means lighten up and stop talking so seriously about something or everything. Get ready for a big change. Butterflies bring change. Where you have an old habit or a way of thinking or a lifestyle that needs to be changed, they're telling you that there's a new life emerging. It's time to make changes you've been considering. In spite of the challenges, you'll get through this transition, and as always, know that this too shall pass. Express yourself by wearing more colorful clothing. Also, call in a butterfly when you know it's time for change and you need the courage to break out of your self-imposed cocoon. When you're going through a major change or transition, such as a divorce or career change. If you want encouragement to move more freely or express the love you feel to those around you, call on the butterflies. When you want to put more romance into your relationship with your spouse or intimate partner, call on butterflies. If you want to help relax more and go with the flow of the cycles in your work or relationship, call on butterflies. If butterfly is your power animal, you have a profound appreciation for the natural cycles of life, death, rebirth that occur within and around you. Remembering here that the butterfly starts in a cocoon and then emerges into the caterpillar and the metamorphosis begins. Or the caterpillar goes into the larva and the larva goes into the butterfly emerges. All the way around. So as with that, so with us in life, if the butterfly appears or the butterfly emerges, or you need a butterfly in your life, it's normally a time when you're going through change. Okay. If the butterfly is your spirit animal or your power animal, you're very attractive to others and people are naturally drawn to you. You can be flighty and generally don't form strong attachments to other people. You don't do well in harsh or toxic environments as such, and have to live where the air and water is clean. You adjust to change readily and easily. Debbie, I think that is exactly what we were talking about. Okay. All right. Who else wants a message from an animal? Guys, how many subscribers are we on? Are we on 100 yet? Guys, we're still on 41, 42. Okay, come guys. Don't you guys want a reading? A free reading. Come on. Okay, I'm challenging you. I'm daring you. Let's get to 100 tonight. Okay. All right. What I feel is, okay, Lianka, crickets. I don't like crickets. I'm lucky I've got boys because I don't like the creepy crawly things. I love my snakes. I have a whole lot of ball pythons. My other son has corn snakes. I picked up 4 new balls today, and they're already doing their dance of joy. So we're hoping to have some babies soon. Hopefully they're going to pair up. So let's see what else we've got here. Oh, lots of WhatsApps coming through here, guys. Sure. Guys, I'm not doing a crossing over tonight. If you want to book a reading, please do so. Or off the channel. For those that have sent through WhatsApps, I will attend to them afterwards. And we can book you crossing overs or readings. But I'm not going to do it tonight on this channel. I just feel like we just need to be a bit more kind of upbeat tonight. While everyone's on the channel. All right, sure, there's a lot of animals coming here through. Okay, Positive Life, I see you posted something earlier about the animals that were coming through to you. If you would like me to send you the information on those animals, pop me a WhatsApp or an email, and I will gladly send those through to you to read. Your message seems to have been retracted from the feed. Not quite sure why. Okay. Sue, are you still with us? Sue, if you're still here, if you can, Sue Andrews, if you're still here, just indicate to me. I feel I need to put a card for you. Just wait a moment for Sue. Okay, Sue is here. All right. Before we get any further, see, Leanka says she gets crickets around her. Okay, I don't like crickets. I don't like those things. Spiders and crickets and cockroaches and those things I just can't deal with. Not one of my strong points. Okay, but if a cricket comes along across your path, it is known to bring good luck, genuine happiness, and good cheer because it's believed that the cricket protects your home from bad vibrations and misfortune. The cricket also creates a strong connection between you and your intuition.